What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Easy Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm your host, Easy Walker, and I am going to have another profile for you today. Today is Budget SwordSoul. If I sound a little more excited than I usually do when I'm recording videos, I have the habit of popping my knuckles in the microphone. I am sorry. If I sound a little more excited, that is because I got 2 packages in the mail today, which is really exciting to me because one is a display box of Ghost of the Past 2, still chasing the Cyber Dragon, so hopefully we can get it. I also got a pack of sleeves. These are the what do they say, the outer sleeves. I use them for my extra deck because I like my extra deck sleeves to be bigger than my regular deck, so it's easier to separate in between duels after you finish the match or whatever. But these are character sleeves. Go on Amazon.com, type in character sleeves. I think it's like, I don't know the exact measurement. I think it's 69 by 42 millimeters or something. I don't remember. I don't have my, here it is. Here's my packaging. What do we got? 6591 millimeters. That's what you're wanting to get. I'll show you what they look like real quick. Get that out of my way. The way I load mine, typical standard, load your card through the top of the sleeve, and I go top down. So when I put my sleeve in, slide it in like that. I mean, it's not hard to know how to put in a sleeve, but I mean, it looks really clean. The character accents on the thing. They also have these in gold. I can't find them in gold. I really wish I could because I love the gold look to it. But character sleeves, if you guys want some decent looking character sleeves, I also use the Dragon Shield Clear. They don't have the little character design, but I mean, it's a sleeve. So okay, that's that. Let's just go ahead and get into the profile. Try to be quick with giveaway. I'm going to announce it at the end of the video. I'll pause the video and come back to it. I've got to find it. It's mixed in with all my shit, so we'll find what the giveaway is going to be, and we'll get to that towards the end, or definitely at the end, because I'm not going to pause and do that in the middle of this recording. So starting off the profile, 3 SwordSoul Taya. SwordSoul Taya is a level 4 wind monster. When it's summoned, you can banish 1 SwordSoul card or 1 monster from your graveyard to special summon a water token to your side of the field. While tokens in the main monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot summon from the extra deck except synchro monsters. So, I mean, SwordSoul is a synchro deck. Anyone who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably knows that SwordSoul uses tokens to synchro summon because the token is a tuner. But we run 3 of them because this is the budget. Because this is the budget version. Non-budget version would probably run 1, possibly 2. But I'm budget, so that's that. And if you're wondering why this card looks way different than these, this is not a fake. This is actually Europrint. Europrint looks freaking amazing. I'm gonna try to move my camera down and zoom in some. Looks freaking amazing compared to US. I love how dark it is. I mean, I like the white. It almost looks kind of like a Ghost Rare almost in English American print. But this one looks amazing. So let me fix my camera, readjust, zoom back, adjust my tripod, get the tilt, zoom, focus, light, almost too light, that's too dark, that might be just right. So 3 Taya. 3 SwordSoul strategist, however you want to say it, Long Yawn. Long Yawn's level 6 fire worm monster. You can discard one other SwordSoul card or worm monster. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, special summon 1 SwordSoul token that is water and also a tuner. While tokens on the field, blah blah blah. Same effect as SwordSoul Taya. You cannot special summon except synchros while that token is on the field. Also, if this card is used or sent to the graveyard as a synchro summon material, you inflict 1,200 points of damage to your opponent. That 1,200 points of damage could be your, not gonna say saving grace, but lead to you OTKing your opponent with your synchro summons. So like, if you open up SwordSoul Taya, just for example, Taya, Long Yawn, and a worm monster or a SwordSoul card, you would get both your synchros on the field. 28, 3,000. That's 58 plus the 12 is 7, right? You're only 1,000 away from game. And depending on what's banished, your boss monster, what's his face, I'll get to him, he can gain more attack. So it's possible that you could OTK your opponent. So 3 Long Yawn. That's it really for the SwordSoul monsters, because Mo Yi is like 26 bucks and Ecclesia like 60 bucks. So we don't play them in the budget version. So Tenyi package. Ashuna. You control no effect monsters. You can special summon this card from your hand. So extend. If you control no face-up effect monsters, let me rephrase that. If you control, it's weird. It's weirdly worded. Let me read it. If you control a face-up non-effects monster, which includes the tokens. Tokens are non-effect monsters. Banish this card from your graveyard or hand. Special summon 1 Tenyi monster from your deck. So, summon Ashuna, link in the monk, banish Ashuna, special summon any Tenyi. So, it can extend. And they're all worm monsters. 3 of them. 3 Tenyi Spirit Vishuddha. Vishuddha's bounce effect is probably the best reason to run, and apart from it being a level 7, those are the 2 best reasons to run it in this deck. Same effect, if you control no effects monsters, special summon. If you control a face-up non-effect monster, banish this card from your hand or graveyard, bounce 1 card, return 1 card on the field to your opponent's hand. So, strong non-targeting. Removal. I guess removal is the right word, right? I don't know. But, level 7, 3 of them. 3 Tenyi Spirit Adhara. Adhara, same effect. No effect monster, special summon. If you control a face-up non-effect monster, banish this card from your graveyard. Target 1 card in your banish zone and add it to your hand. It is great for recurl. And I don't think it specifies Tenyi. Banish worm monsters. So you could recycle your SwordSouls. But typically you want to get this card on the field with Vishuddha. That can link into one of your level 8s. Easy. I do play the 1 Shithana. If you draw it, it's not necessarily a brick. It's not good to draw opening hand. But you can use it, like, because this deck is mostly going second. You want to play through the amount of monsters that can extend through this deck. You would want to play through your opponent's negates. If you have this card in your opening hand, you would and another Tenyi. What you would do is you would normal summon your especially your Tenyi, link it off into Monk. So you'd have Monk on the field. I'll go ahead and pull Monk out because you know he's in the deck. You saw me sleeve him. Crash your Monk into whatever, and then activate Shithana, which would essentially fix what you did. Because what Shithana does, if you control no face-up monster, special summon, blah blah blah. If face-up non-effect monster you control, Monk, is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, then target 1 of those destroyed monsters, special summon it, then destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. So you take a hit in life points, but essentially you spot remove. So it's a one of. It can, it could come into play, but you see. And worst case scenario, it could be a target for Vessel. So now we're getting to some of the two ofs, all my hand traps that I play in this deck. 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Ghost Bell. I can shift them over a little bit, I guess, so you can see them all. I mean, that's the best I can come up with, because, I mean, Effect Veiler is good this format. I mean, against DPE, Effect Veiler is amazing. Ghost Ogre is the same, and Ghost Bell's strong against DPE, not DPE, Despia. But I would like to have Ash, but I don't know which one of these I'd cut, because Ash is best card right now. Ash is always best card, but budget-wise, I mean, I know this card's a little bit expensive. I don't know exactly how much it is. Last I checked, it was like $5. But I know these two just got reprinted, so they're stupid cheap. So 2 and 2 and 2. Spells cards. Spells cards. SwordSoul Emergence. Basically your Rhoda for the SwordSoul package. And you can banish it. If this card's banished, you can target SwordSoul monster or a worm monster you control and increase its or decrease its level by 1. So that could come up. Alright. 2 SwordSoul Summit, Sacred Summit. I don't like to talk words. This is basically your searchable Monster Reborn for the deck. I don't know if you heard me, I just put my face over the microphone. Monster Reborn for the deck. Non-budget version doesn't play this card at all. Maybe at 1, but this is budget version, so you want to be able to recur your SwordSouls. 3 Vessel of the Dragon Cycle. Send 1 worm monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, woof, 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 woof. If you control a face-up non-effect monster, you can add 1 to your hand. So, drawing this card with 1 Tenyi gives you the search and add. Is it worm monster? No, 1 Tenyi monster. I'm sorry. Add a Tenyi monster to your hand. So it can extend for you. Breaking boards, like I said, this goes second. Simple. Raigeki. I mean, Raigeki's at 3. Play that motherfucker at 3, right? This deck struggles against back row. 2 Twin Twisters. A third Twin Twister can be played, but instead of playing 3, I play Called by the Grave. Hand traps suck, so Called by is in here. So yeah, Twin Twisters is good in here also because your Tenyi's working the grave. So I mean, pitching a Tenyi for Twisters to destroy 2 back rows is kind of, I don't want to say a neg, but it's worth it. Monster Reborn. This is the budget, so you have to be able to bring a monster back. And who knows, DPE could come to your side of the field again, maybe. I don't know. Well, yeah. Pot of Desires. +2. The worst thing you could do is banish your hand traps, but I don't know. You have a possibility of plussing more so off Desires rather than losing 10. So, 1 Desires. 2 SwordSoul Blackout. Budget version. So you play 2. It is searchable hand trap. Target 1 worm monster you control. And 2 cards your opponent controls. Destroy them. This card is banished. Special summon a token. So. Yeah. See. A plus to this with Taya. Reason why I run Taya. I will probably always run Taya at 3. If your opponent ashes your Taya, you still gain the effect because you send one SwordSoul card from your. Let me think. No, you don't. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material, you send a card. Okay, so if you have Taya and Blackout in the grave, if you activate Taya, banishing Blackout, and your opponent ashes your Taya to stop the token generation, Blackout still generates the token because it's not a monster effect because they ash the Taya. So I mean that's just a little something for anyone who plays this deck. The extra deck is sort of not a completa. Cards I ordered a month ago from TCG Player, I'm not going to say the name of the vendor, have still not arrived. I'm going to submit I'm going to contact them tomorrow and be like, hey, blah blah blah, my cards. See what they say. So first, 3 monk. Non-budget version usually plays 2, but we play 3. It's a normal worm monster. I can't go into his effect if you don't have one. 2 Shaman of the Tenyi. Link 2. Discard 1 card, special summon a worm monster from your graveyard, but it locks you into Tenyi monsters from your extra deck. So you're kind of stuck on what's his name? Berserker. Is it Berserker? Yeah, Draco Berserker, sorry. 2 Shaman. A Link 3 off the Shaman because you get locked into Tenyi. You could use Shaman, bring back your Monk, 1 Draco Masters. Draco Masters will give you a pop. Oh my god, my camera messed up. Draco Masters will give you a pop for the Monk. So we run 1 because this is the budget version. Synchros, my cat's going fucking nuts. 2 SwordSoul Chi Zhao. Gotta say his name right. If this card is synchro summon, you can add to your hand or banish 1 SwordSoul card from your deck. So essentially, SwordSoul Blackout, if you link into this dude, gives you a token. But you basically want to use the add to hand. You want to add Blackout to hand or probably Long Yon to your hand to extend. This is also a quick effect negate. Quick effect, you can banish 1 SwordSoul card or a worm monster from your hand or graveyard, then target 1 other effect monster on the field, negate its effects until the end of the turn. So it's basically a add to hand and a on-field negate. Two, I gotta say his name right, I hope. Chang Yang. This is your boss monster. This is the one that's super strong against Despia. Also, like, stupid strong against Sky Striker. Like, if you get this card on the field against Sky Striker, you win. For real. For each banished card, this card gains 100 attack. And monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense on both. So if this card would be destroyed, you can banish a card from your graveyard instead. If the card's banished from your graveyard, this is not a quick effect or anything. This is just an inherent effect per turn. If a card is banished from your graveyard, you target 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. No, 1 card each. Okay. 1 card each on your opponent's side of the field and graveyard and banish them. So, stupid strong. 1 Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. I mean, it's a Link 8, super easy to go into. 1 Baxia. Baxia can extend for you, but you have to be careful how you use it. You typically don't want to use it on summon effect. That's how you get stuck. And we got 1 Yazi, Evil Yang Zing. The best way to get Yazi out is to banish your one of your SwordSoul spell or traps. What is it? Summit or Emergence to decrease either your token or your monster's level by 1. That would be the Taya, or the token, and then you can link in the Yang Zing. There is a card that it's another Yang Zing card. Can't remember the name of it. It was one of the cards I ordered, so I'm really pissed off. But if you link into it, so you would do all your link summons, use Baxia. Baxia's effect to pop a worm monster. You would special summon back your Idhara. Link Baxia and Idhara into this monster. I can't remember the name of it though. I'll have to look it up and put it in the comments or something. And it prevents your opponent from using light monster effects. So it would essentially stop you from being Nibiru'd, but you go well into after your 5th summon. 2 cards that really don't belong in this deck, because I just don't know what else to play because I don't have those cards from the stupid vendor at TCG Player. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend and Adamantipator Dragite. Dragite is kind of good in the non-budget build because Mo Yi is a water type, so it would give you a negate. But I mean, that's it. And they're both rank 8, so they're stupid easy to go into. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna pause the video for a second and I'm gonna try to track down the giveaway stuff. I don't know if I have all of it or not with me, but we'll see. I accidentally hit the wrong fucking button on my camera. I'm sorry. So this is a separate clip I'm gonna have to load in. I don't have all of it, but what I do have is part of the giveaway. I gotta get the rest of it from my container or storage box, whatever. I'm giving away a Dino package. UTC, Baby, Oviraptor. We got a Misk, Animadorn, Petite. I even got some scrap stuff. So I gotta find the rest of it. I know I got some Lost Worlds somewhere. Basically, it's going to be, I mean, apart from hand traps and whatnot, the giveaway is going to be the entire Dino deck. So when I hit 25 prescribers, yeah, prescriptions. When I hit 25 subscribers, I will like officially start the giveaway. I will go over everything I'm going to give away because I will find it all before then. This is it. You're basically going to get a dinosaur deck, Dino DNA, maybe the scrap stuff. I don't know if I have scrap raptors to give away or not, but this is the giveaway when I hit 25 subscribers. So don't think that it's starting with this video. But that was the SwordSoul Tenyi budget build. If you liked it, please give the video a like. Thumbs ups, all that bullshit. Would really appreciate it. And as always, have a nice day.